Grew up chasing sunsets beyond the city line, where the cracked roads met the wild dreams inside our mind. Every heartbeat loud, like thunder through the night, fighting shadows in the rear view, holding on tight. There were nights melting down to secrets in the cold, but your fire kept me warm when the story got old. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Remember that time when silence said too much, lost in a crowd, searching for one true touch. Winds carry story only brave hearts can tell. Every fall made us stronger, no longer caught in that spell. Though the road was rough and the nights felt long, our voices found each other to sing a fearless song. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Now the city lights fade behind the stories we've told, and the music swells like rivers bold. Hands entwined like branches reaching for the sun. Together as one, our anthem's just begun. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. So here we stand, voices ringing loud and clear. The past behind, the future near. With every note our spirits come alive. This is our anthem, and we're born to rise. And we're born to rise. Morning breaks with heavy eyes, another battle in disguise. Coffee cold, the world's too loud, but I'm still standing on my ground. Every scar tells a story untold, worn like armor, jagged and bold. Treading water through stormy seas, holding on to the smallest keys. These streets have seen me lose my way, but every night leads to a day I rise through the fight with fire. tales of failure and silent pleas. Faces blur but lessons stay, pushing me forward through the gray. Hands worn rough from holding on, dreams like rivers, fierce and strong. I'm not perfect but I'm alive, chasing hope that won't deny. These scars are badges that I wear, proof I'm breathing through the air. I rise through the fight with fire inside. Every fall just fuels my climb. In the darkest hours I find my light, turning pain into strength. I rise through the fight. No safety net beneath my feet, just faith that I'll never face defeat. With every chord my soul ignites, breaking free from endless nights. I rise through the fight with fire inside. Every fall just fuels my climb. In the darkest hours I find my light, turning pain into strength. I rise through the fight, so here I stand. The battle's won, a story told but not undone. With every breath and every stride I live, I fight. I rise inside. I rise inside. Roll out of town with nothing but your name in my rear view. Faded lines on this cracked pavement remind me how close we once stood. Your laughter in the summer air, burning like a midsummer noon. And now silence rides shotgun, but I'm finding my way back to the moon. Every mile unwinds the chains that tied my heart to your storm. I'm learning to breathe in the aftermath, and where the walls torn on these roads we carve, where the past meets the sky. I'm screaming at the night, letting all my wounds slide. Freedom's not just a word, it's the fire in my soul, breaking through the pain. I'm finally whole. Faded pictures on the dashboard, your smile carved deep like lines in the sky. I can almost touch the moments we lost, but they slip through my hands like the tide. The radio hums a lonely tune, but my spirit's been dipped in gold. guiding me where I'm meant to be. The guitar riffs like lightning, crashing through the night. Cold, I'm alive, I'm free. This is my story time. On these roads we carved, where the past meets the sky, I'm screaming at the night, letting all my wounds fly. Freedom's not just a word, it's the fire in my soul, breaking through the pain. I'm finally whole. I'm the stars that blaze like the fire in me. The roads we come, let you let me see. I'm riding out the storm with hope as my guide, stronger than ever on this relentless The highway stretches out beneath a fading light. Memories burn like a restless fire in the night. Broken dreams in the rearview, but eyes fixed on the dawn. Every scar story where the weak ones couldn't carry on. With every mile I'm shedding chains I've worn too long. The restless heart that's singing its own fight song. Here I stand, rising from the flames, the past behind me, calling out my name. This road is rough, but I will never break, living free through every heartache. With every breath I'm chasing something true, no giving up, the fire's burning through. The skyline's painting colors of a brand new hope. Lessons carved in stone, teaching me how to cope. Faded photographs remind me what I lost to find. But in this moment, courage is the only guide. With every step, the weight becomes my fuel, breaking down the walls built by every cruel rule. Here I stand, rising from the flames, the past behind me, calling out my name. This road is rough, but I will never break, living free through every heartache. With every breath I'm chasing something true, no giving up, the fight. chased. Strings on the story of a dream not misplaced. It's not just survival, it's a life reclaimed. A symphony of passion, wild and untamed. Here I stand, rising from the flames, the past behind me, calling out my name. This road is rough, but I will never break, living free through every heartache. With every breath, I'm chasing something true. No giving up, the fire's burning through. So here beneath the wide and endless skies, I swear to live with fire in my eyes. Down an empty highway, headlights cut the night. The road unwinds before me like a thread of fading light. Every mile of memory, every turn a chance to break, leaving pieces of my past in the rearview's wake. I'm holding on to moments that were tangled up in time, but this journey calls my name and I'm ready to realign. Let the winds that carry us tear the sky apart, building chains of freedom in the chambers of my heart. Through storms and quiet mornings, I'll stand unafraid, riding waves of hope in the music that we made. The city lights behind me fade beneath the stars. In the silence of the meadow, I can hear who we are. Voices like a wildfire burning through the doubt, songs that tell the stories we can't live without. With every chord that strikes like thunder in the air, I find strength within the feeling, knowing someone's there. Let the winds that carry us tear the sky apart, building chains of freedom in the chambers of my heart. Through storms and quiet mornings, I'll stand unafraid, riding waves of Found your letter on the old porch floor, words spilled out like rain against the storm. We were young fools chasing neon dreams. Now the silence sings what nothing means, but every scar's a story carved in skin. And I'm standing where the light begins. These fires that still burn, they won't let go. Flames that rise from the pain we know. In every tear there's a spark inside, holding on through the wild waiting tide. Fires that still burn, they light my way. From ashes we'll find a brighter day. The streets we walk recall each step. City lights like memories we kept. You smile like summer fading slow. Love's last song in a solemn glow. And though the night can swallow the past, I'm strong enough to make these moments last. These fires that still burn, they won't let go. Flames that rise from the pain we know. In every tear there's a spark inside, holding on through the wild waiting tide. Fires that still burn, they light my way. From ashes we'll find a brighter day. No turning back, this road's my own. Built from heartbreaks I've outgrown. Echoes fade, but I remain, rising up through every flame. These fires that still burn, they won't let go. Flames that rise from the pain we know. In every tear there's a spark inside, holding on through the wild waiting tide. Fires that still burn, they light my way. From ashes we'll find the brighter day. The fires that still burn, holding tight, and guiding me through the darkest night. Driving down these open streets, the city lights behind me fade. 1,000 plans inside my head, some still waiting to be made. The road's been long with heavy nights, but every scar has told a tale of battles fought and dreams held tight. Beneath this armor I'm alive, and every time the world felt cold, you showed a fire that won't fall, a spark inside that's never done, a rising star beyond the sun. I've neon signs. The promises we swore to keep, the strength we found within our minds. Those storms will crash and pull us back. We held the light against the dark. With every step a growing voice, a fearless fire ignites our hearts. And even when the road gets tough, the weight of dreams gets way too rough, I'll find the courage deep inside the flame of truth that never hides. I've got wings to fly. Got wings to fly, breaking through the sky. No chains to hold me down. I'm rising now. With every heartbeat loud, I'm stronger than the crowd. This is freedom's cry. I've got wings to fly. Heart inside will never die. I've got wings to fly. We hit the road when the morning was still gray. The city fading, a fleeting place we left away. Your hand in mine, the open sky was calling. Every mile a story we kept unfolding. The radio played songs that said it all. Dreams like fire burning, standing tall. Nothing but the road and the life we crave. We've got no time to lose or fears to say. We're chasing the horizon, wild and free. With every chord and every beat, our destiny. This fire in our hearts won't ever die. We rise and fall, but we always fly. The nights are painted in colors bold and raw. The lights blur by like memories we never saw. Your laugh cuts through the silence, pure and clear, reminding me that freedom's always near. The radio played songs that said it all. like fire burning, standing tall. Nothing but the road and the life we We've got no time to lose or fears to say. We're chasing the horizon wild and free. With every chord and every beat, our destiny. This fire in our hearts won't ever die. We rise and fall, but we always fly. Chasing the horizon wild and free. With every chord and every beat, our destiny. This fire in our hearts won't ever die. We rise and fall, but we always fly. So here we stand under endless skies, with dreams that blaze and never say goodbye. Chasing the horizon, yeah, forever alive. Out on that long road where the silence screams, dust on the dashboard, fading dreams. Every mile tells a story I can't forget, burning my past with no regret. And the nights grow colder, but my hands don't shake, fighting through the wreckage, trying not to break. These fires we carry, they light up the dark, fuel from the pain and the strength from the heart. When the world gets heavy and my spirit's torn, I find my power in the battle's war. flame still alive. In the heat of the storm, I'll survive. Woke up to the breaking light, stretched thin between wrong and right. City streets that know my name, worn shoes retell my pain. Walls around me closing in, but in my heart a fight begins. Every scar is a story told, every fall makes me bold. I've carried loads too heavy to show beneath these cracks. A fire still glows. I rise from the ashes, breaking through the night. A burning soul with a rebel's fight. Through storms and silence, I've learned to believe in the strength to change what I can't leave. Pages torn from weathered books, lessons learned in shadowed nooks. Hands are built from shattered dreams, carving paths from fractured seams. Faces come and fade like rain, only my will remains the same. There's beauty in the battle lines, in the sweat and honest tries. I've carried loads too heavy to show beneath these cracks. A fire still glows. I rise from the ashes, breaking through the night. A burning soul with a rebel's fight. Through storms and silence, I've learned to believe in the strength to change what I can't leave. No silver spoons, no easy roads, just heartbeats pounding, stories told. The music's loud, but inside it's clear. The voice that breaks through all the fear. Rise from the ashes, breaking through the night. A burning soul with a rebel's fight. Through storms and silence, I've learned to believe in the strength to change what I can't leave. From cracked beginnings comes the fire, a slow burning, fierce desire. I rise from the ashes, find my way, sailing strong through another day. Woke up to the silence, broken by the rain. Another day to face the weight I can't contain. City streets are cold, but I'm still holding on, carrying the stories of nights that felt so long. Every scar, every fight, draws a line between wrong and right. In the struggle I found my flame, burning brighter through the pain. I will rise through the fire, stronger than before. Every step, every fall, I'm learning to soar. Hands clenched tight through storms and the rain. This is my fight, breaking free from the chains. Faces blur like raindrops on a window pane, but in their eyes I see a familiar strain. We're all walking through battles no one sees, holding on to hope like a fierce disease. Every tear, every fight draws a line between wrong and right. In the struggle I found my flame, burning brighter through the pain. I will rise through the fire, stronger than before. Every step, every fall, I'm learning to soar. Hands clenched tight through storms and the rain. This is my fight, breaking free from the chains. When the night presses down like 1,000 stones and silence weighs heavy right down to the bones, I hear the fire burning deep inside, a quiet strength that won't be denied. I will rise through the fire, stronger than before. Every step, every fall, I'm learning to soar. Hands clenched tight through storms and the rain. This is my fight, breaking free from the chains. Rising higher through the fire. This is my fight, breaking free. We met on a morning soaked in rain, coffee cold and hands bruised from work. You laughed about the crooked path. I saw a fire, but it was shy to burn. Stepped through years that wore us thin, every fight a stone in our shoes. But through the cracked and breaking nights, your voice was the truth I'd choose. And when the silence stretched too long, I found my heart still beating strong. I'm breaking through the quiet, shaking off the weight of yesterday. A freedom carved from pain and fire, rising where the light won't fade away. Walls built high on promises frayed, every hurt a lesson learned too late. Still the sky pulled me with its unsung songs, calling me forward beyond the gate. You're a chapter closed but not the end. The from pain and fire, rising where the light won't fade away. Every sky's a map, a story told, not just of loss, but of battles bold. With every step I claim my place in this wide world with open space. I'm breaking through the quiet, shaking off the weight of yesterday. A freedom cut from pain and fire, rising where the light won't fade away. Breaking through, breaking free, found my soul in the melody, leaving behind what held me down. I'm alive in this newfound sound. I was lost on a long road, feeling buried deep, caught in memories that never seemed to sleep. But the night's quiet hands pulled me from the fight. Now I'm walking towards a new light. Every scar tells a story I survived, built from ashes. I'm alive. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under this sky. Break free tonight. I see faces in the crowd, stories just like mine. Every heart's a flame that refuses to decline. With every chord, the weight begins to fall. This isn't just a song, it's my call. Every step writes a line in the story told, in a voice steady and bold. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under this sky. Break free tonight. Lost moments fade like yesterday's rain. We're chasing dawn with no regret or pain. Hands clenched tight, hearts open wide. The road is long, but we'll never ride. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under this sky. Break free tonight. Tonight we break free, together you and me, under endless stars, we make our memories. I hit the road at dawn, dust on my shoes. The sun takes a breath, paints the sky in blues. Each mile a story, a silent vow, carving out a path in the here and now. When the weight pulls heavy and the night feels long, I find my strength in the heart of this song. Winds of tomorrow carry me high, break these chains, let my spirit fly. In every scar a light will grow, rising strong with the winds of tomorrow. The city lights fade, but hope's burning bright. Faces of strangers like stars in the night. Love's not easy, but it's worth the fight. Holding on steady through darkest sights. When doubt creeps in and the road gets steep, I hold on tight to the dreams I keep. Winds of tomorrow carry me high, break these chains, let my spirit fly. In every scar a light will grow, rising strong with the winds of tomorrow. Guitar cries out in a fierce embrace, a pulse in the silence, setting the pace. With every chord, the past fades away, building a future here in today. Winds of tomorrow carry me high, break these chains, let my spirit fly. In every scar a light will grow, rising strong with the winds of tomorrow. So here I stand, heart on my sleeve, with every breath I believe the winds will steer through night or sorrow, guiding me home a small apartment. Lights flickered soft and low. Photos on the dusty shelf. Memories we dare not show. The favorite song is playing, but the tune feels cold.